Hi, my YouTube friends, Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, Instagram, all those good channels out there. Welcome to my channel. This is Sandy, aka Simply Love, because love is all there is and love is all there ever be. That's my motto. I'm in love with love, and God is love. So got to start somewhere, right? Well, I am back to do part two of sex, love, joy, and happiness, because that's what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Remember that song? What the world needs now is love, sweet love. This the only everything that we've been giving up. You know how people sing songs, don't know all the words, they just make up stuff. That was me just then, making up some of them, but you know what I'm talking about. Alrighty then. We are going to be doing the sign of Aries. Hi, my Aries out there, my fire signs, my fiery signs. Um, I'm going to give a general reading for sex, love, joy, and happiness. This may be happening to some of you Aries out there, but not all of you. So you may not resonate with this, but if you would like to have a personal private reading with me, you can go ahead and look below in the description box, and it will give you all the information you need in order to get in touch with me. You can go to my website first if you'd like. If you can't get in touch with me over the phone, because I do so many readings a month, I may be busy if you call. Go on over to the website, www.simplylove06.wix.com/love, or you can just email me once you get on the site. You can go to services tabs and see what services are available for you. There is some services I haven't put up yet and updated because I've been so busy at the end of the month and at the beginning of this month, doing readings and actually doing readings through YouTube too. A lot of people like the YouTube videos. I used to was hesitant about doing that, but I've got such a great response from people with my YouTube videos, because I just feel funny if I'm not talking to the person, back and forth, and I really was funny about that. So I tried it a couple times. It was like a winner. Okay, people loved it. They didn't really have no questions or anything. It's like everything was covered, and I start feeling comfortable doing the YouTube videos. I also can do an audio video for you, or I can do a email video for you. I am going to go back on the website and update some things, because a lot of people are getting confused with the 45-minute reading. I'm sorry, the 30-minute compared to the 60-minute. The 60-minute reading is a full hour, and that's if you never had a consultation with me. The 45-minute reading is just a 30-minute reading, and it's just basically an update from where you were before when you talked to me, moving a little further into the future, or showing when, say, the last time we talked, some places that are coming up and is still in it process of moving forward, okay, like that. So that's basically, the 45 is basically like a follow-up type. Okay, and I got a lot of special things that the spirit guides are leading me to do. So keep an eye open. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you can get these update things, because I'm going to be giving away a lot of things. All my customers know that I do giveaways. I love to give. It's better to give than to receive. So I'm going to be doing a few giveaways, not getaways, giveaways. Coming towards the end of this month, I believe towards maybe the beginning of February, you'll be hearing about it. Like I said, if you are a subscriber of mine, which I love and care about all of you who subscribe to my channel, make me feel, it is important for you to see my videos. So I put my all in all into it. I let the spirit guides come in and just give me the messages that they have for you. I call you are God's people, all of you, each and every one of you. You're God's, but you belong to God. You are part of Him. You are His children, and He loves you so much, and He wants the best for you. But He does allow you to do whatever you want to do. He puts it all in your hand. And what He gives me is just a glimpse of what's going to happen to you in the future. There's some things that you can duck and dodge before it happens. That's why He does give information about going on in the future. I mean, He doesn't tell you every little single thing, because He definitely wants you to have some surprises out of this. Some more surprises. He just gives you kind of like an overall type situation, so you can see and get your confidence level up, so you can boost yourself up and get ready for whatever it is that He has for you, in store for you. If you're ready, you have to be ready first. And in order for you to be ready, you have to open that heart up and let God come in. You have to. You have to do the work. You have to open up your heart and say, God, I can't do this by myself no more. I'm tired of going around in circles. I'm tired of feeling hurt and pain. Here, I've been by myself for over a year. It went by so fast, it's hard for me to believe, like over a year I've been, but I haven't been by myself all this while. God's been sitting back just loving on me and taking care of me and watching over me, because I'm so overwhelmed with joy right now. Even if I should pass tonight or tomorrow or whatever, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to go happy. I'm going to go empty, because I know whatever situation I get into, or situations that happen regarding to people and others, family, friends, relatives, all my beautiful people out in cyberspace here on YouTube and Google Plus, everybody that I know, everybody that I got in contact with, everybody that I've done spiritual readings with throughout the whole world. I mean, I felt like I was taking a trip across the whole world, because there's so many different cultures, so many different ways that these cultures do things and look at things, and God has blessed me to do that, and I thank Him for that. I really do. I thank Him, and I love Him so much, and I know He's my only Savior. He's the only one I really can turn to, and all is well. All is well with me and the Most High God. And I want that to be for you too. I want you to wake up like I do, with this great big smile on my face. I just crack up laughing if you could just know what I went through. But you know what? There's always other people out there that have been through worse. Way worse than probably what you had. And they probably wish they was in your shoes. But don't let nobody judge you about anything that you do, because God didn't judge us, so neither does anybody have they don't have the right to judge you. They can talk about you. They can do anything, things like that they want. But everybody goes through something. Everybody does. I'm a witness to talking, stuff and, when I was in that state of mind, talking about people or saying things, that I wasn't really sure of, things like that. It's immature, and it's not grown up in adult life. And I had to learn things. I would always put my problems on somebody else and exclude myself out of it. All I was doing was digging my own grave. That's all I was doing by, following the flesh and, being of the world and things like that. Well, it took a lot of hurt and pain for me to get here, but I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I made it. Like I said, to some people I'm going to do a short video on, a little bit about my life. I'm an open book right now. I mean, if you're going to be working for the Most High, you're going to have to be an open book. You're going to have to fess up on things that you've done when you were younger, which helps you heal in the process by telling other people. There's nothing to hide, because what's in the past is in the past, and that's exactly where it's going to stay. And your Creator is not going to hold that against you. I don't know where these teachings are coming from about somebody up in the sky with a book and a pen. A book and a pen. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to make you look scared, but my dog looked like you get ready to take a duke right in front of my face or something. I just took her outside for 30 minutes, and she's back looking like she was ready to do something. I don't like that. Sorry for that interruption, but I had to give her that look. Like, look, I'm looking at you doing this or trying to do whatever it is. but she pulled out of it. Okay. That's Tabby. That's Tabby, my little dog, you know. But anywho, um, yeah, like I said, you know, about my life and things like that. I think I'm gonna do a little short video, let you guys know, I'm just an open book. I don't care. I ain't got nothing to lose by saying anything, and maybe it can be a win-win situation for somebody else. Maybe you won't have to go through some of the things that I did, when I was younger, acting crazy and. But there's good and bad and everything. I'm not here to judge you. Believe me, I'm not. All I'm going to do is take the messages that the angel guys have given me and give them to you, because you're their audience. Like I said, I look at you guys as the audience of the Most High God. He's the one that's going to bring the messages through, and I'm just being used as a messenger. So please don't hate the messenger. If you hate the messenger, you hate the Most High God, and you hate yourself too, because you're not ready to face reality. You still want to be in denial. This is not the channel for you. You're going to have to go somewhere and keep on hearing them Cinderella stories and all this kind of stuff to make you feel good. And then when it all boils down, don't none of that stuff never take place. Never. You have to be spiritually connected. You got to be spiritual. You cannot rely on looking at these cards and reading the book and say, okay, it means this. What's the purpose? You got to have some kind of connection with the Most High God in order to get all the things you need, all the things that He's going to tell you regarding things that you have to watch out for, things that you can, moving forward into your future, that He'll be able to show you and be able to guide you to not go a certain direction. But let me tell you something. You're able to do whatever you want to do, and I'm quite sure you know that by now. So don't shoot the messenger if things don't come out the way that the Most High God is trying to show you, or you're going to accept it and move forward in your life for better sex, better love, better joy, better happiness. That's what my channel's about. It's basically about love, good old love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that we've been dreaming of. I don't know all the words. I know that part. Sweet love and stuff like that. I know that part, okay? I'm not no singer. I know I ain't no rock star or nothing like that, but I just figure I'd throw that in there for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Whether I sang it wrong or not. You know what I mean. If you're 60, I'm a 60s baby. See, I've been there, been around. Still got a lot of growing to do, though. We all do. But by helping you, it helps me. I'm glad God put me on this path because I enjoy it. I enjoy people. I love people. I always had, ever since I was a little girl, always gave of myself to others. A lot of the times it was just to fit in. It had nothing to do with spirituality, because I didn't know nothing about spirituality. All I knew was about religion. Get up, go to church every Sunday, and be there darn near all day long, listening to this pastor just freaking out. To me, that's how I looked at it, because I was young. He looked like he was freaking out. Most of them always had to have cloths to wipe the sweat off their head that they get so into, and they have water where they can have water up there. It's just like this whole ritual type thing. Only thing I do is light my candles, my incense, and keep my little angel chirps around, and that's my sanctuary right there, set up for you guys. To get all about this reading that I can. It's only going to generate the sum, not all. You already know that. If you need a private, personal reading from me, all my information is below. If you call me and you get my voicemail, I think I've included my website on the voicemail too, and that is going to be www.simplylove.06. I'm sorry. www.simplylove06.wix.com /love, LOVE. What a better name. Okay. So you can find me under that, and you can actually send me a message through my website. You can also travel a little, press the About Me tab, and it'll give you a little introduction about myself and what I do. Then you can go on over to the service tab or the comment section and see the comments, that the lovely comments that the people that I read for. Not everybody put it on there. Some people don't have time. Sometimes they forget, because I've done quite a few readings in a short period of time that I've been on YouTube. Have quite a bit of subscribers, which I'm so happy and so glad about. And they're not mine. They belong to the Most High. You all belong to the Most High. He's just using me as a messenger to put his word to his audience, to have the ears to hear and the eyes to see. He's really looking out for you guys. He really loves you. He cares about you. He wants the best for you in your life. 2016 moving forward, it's tiresome. People are going to get tired. I'm going by spirit right now without having to open these cards, because there's sometimes I can get with a certain sign and I feel like I have to give so much in a short period of time. That's why I say, if you like a personal reading, look below in the description. You can get in touch with me through any of those avenues that I have listed down there, and we will get you straightened out. We will find out what's going on. But you know what? The rest of it is in your hands. We're going to give you the tools. Most High God is going to give you the tools, the knowledge, to find out where you need to go from here going forward. And you're going to need to follow those instructions in order to get there. And it's not going to be bad or anything like that. It's just warnings. He wants the best for you. He wants your life to be better. Okay? And that's what I'm here to do, to spread that word of a better life, better opportunities, making better choices, doing the right thing. Okay? I'm still looking at Tabby because she's sniffing around here, and I don't want to turn this video off because I have to start all over. I really don't know how to blend all this stuff and cut and all this kind of stuff yet, but I will learn one of these days. Yeah, I'm looking at you, girl. I'm looking at you. I see you. Don't think I don't see you, because I see you, Tabby. You want to come say hi to the audience? Tab, you want to come say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? You do? Come on. Come on. Come on. Jump up. There you go. There she goes. There you go. Now you get some attention from the audience. This is Tabitha, and she is my little angel. See yourself? Say hi. Say hi. Look. Look. They say hi to the sign of Taurus. This is going to be for you, Taurus. So she's shy. She's shy. When it comes to looking in, she's very shy. She don't like looking at herself for some reason. I may have to have a little reading with her and find out what's going on with her. Right, Tabitha? Isn't that right? Yeah. Yeah, I love you too. I love you too. So go ahead on down and play with your socks and everything, okay? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. And thank you for coming. Yeah. Okay, now you're knocking my earplugs off. All right. Now she wants some more attention. Sorry, you guys, but Tabby wanted to jump on stage. I also want to let you guys know to find something purple to go in your house, no matter what it is. Purple blankets, purple sheets, purple tablecloths, purple shades. It's for this year, 2016, moving forward. Purple is going to give people a lot of power and a lot of control over yourself and over your emotions. That's what's going to lead on to good sex, good love, good joy, and happiness will be coming into your life if you follow, what your angel guides are trying to speak to you about. Like I said, you're his audience, not mine. I am glad that you are here physically and you are well, and I'm glad you receive. Thank you for all the wonderful, beautiful comments you guys send me. And if I don't get to you right away, I am going to get to you soon. I see you out there. I see you guys sharing my videos. I see a lot of you actually even coming over to my Facebook page and joining me in this journey of love. It's all about love. It's all about loving yourself. It's all about feeling good within inside yourself and feeling positive. You know, I know it's something new because we're so used to being in this state of just like negativity everywhere you go and hearing bad things all the time. Well, you know what? You're going to find out that this is your world and you make your world the way you want it. It's your choice. You have your own choice. That's why I love the Most High God so much, our Creator who created us before we even thought about this world. He already had everything all mapped out. And each and every one of us has a part to play. Find out what your part is and play it. And play it well, because you'll be the only one that can do it the way God planned for you to do it. I keep seeing like traffic going, past here, like peripheral, and I can't see that well, really. I just like a lot of you see me sit where I was like I joke because I want to keep it as a jokester type thing, because I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me and all this kind of stuff like that. I just want to, that's why I said most of what I do is guided. Either I can hear it or I can see it, in my mind. It's like that's how the guides communicate with me to get their point across to you. So with all that said, I hope I didn't drag on too long. I know you guys don't like that kind of stuff, but when Spirit speaks and they have something to say, it's best to say it than to leave it out, because it could be a very, very important for some people. It can be very, very important. So we are here doing Aries reading. This is for the Aries. Aries, you've been coming up on some good things happening to you. I feel like some of you have been through a big deal, like a disappointment for a long period of time, but you're coming up out of that. You're coming up out of that situation, that down in the dumps denial part of it. You still took it, even though this person is not around, you still took it as though they were coming back or you were expecting them back. That's just for some of you Aries out there, not all of you, okay? Remember, this is general. It's like looking in the newspaper. Oh, gosh, I got an inch. You ever have an inch in your back and you try to reach it and it's like, oh, my God, when can I get to it? And then before you get to, you done scratch half your back, is bleeding all over the place. But I'm sorry. But I got to get to it or I'm going to go insane. I can't sit there and just let it itch like that. But anyway, I pulled myself together here. Okay, for my beautiful, wonderful Aries, which are fire signs, okay? Thank you and welcome to my channel. What I'm going to do is cover part 2. This is part 2, as I promised. Sex, love, joy, and happiness, okay? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hope you guys enjoyed, okay? Now, I'm going to take the camera off of me, and we're going to concentrate and focus on what we have on the table. And I have to make my videos like kind of small like this, or else maybe you guys could give me some tips or something about how to, come up with I want the videos to be nice and you be able to hear me nice and clear. I do some experimental things, but I feel like I'm going to break something. So if you have any tips or anything for me out there, I am open for that, on how to, give you a nice, clear picture of what I'm doing and what you see in the cards and things like that. If you can advise me of anything, I really would appreciate it. But I have to keep it at a certain type of limit, or it's just gonna take all day to upload. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know, but I have to keep it at low density in order to get everything in that I would like to get in. So that's why I take myself off camera, really basically let you focus on the cards. I only have but so much space right in here. So I'll come up with something, you guys. I will. I always like to think and try to improve and do better, okay? And it's all out of love. I do tough love sometimes, for certain signs that I feel when it comes up. I'm gonna be like, oh boy, what are we gonna have here? What's gonna go on here? It's not negative to hurt anybody or put anybody down. Everybody's had problems and everybody's went through something in their lifetime. It's all about just forgetting about that past. Let yourself go and be free to be who you want to be, long as you're not hurting anybody. Okay, that's my theory and my logic regarding things. Okay, so the first card I'm pulling out for you, Aries, and another thing, if you need a personal reading that's just gonna, pertain to you and you only, just look below. You'll find everything you need. All you have to basically do is click on it. It'll take you right there. What you need to, forgot what I was talking. I talk so much till I forget what I'm talking about. Um, Whatever, it'll come to me. You guys, I'm a senior citizen, so bear with me, okay? um anyway, I'm seeing lots of movement for some reason for some of you Aries out there. I feel like there's lots of movement going on, or you're in some kind of program, or you may be in some kind of activity, for yourself, working on something, and then kind of it's a slow process, but you're working on it and you're pondering on what you should do. Spirit guides are leading me to tell me, to some of you guys, what you can't do. You need to have trust and open up a little bit for not somebody to take over what you're trying to do, but just give them enough knowledge to do what you need them to do, and then just leave it at that. Okay, because you Aries, you guys are smart when it comes to business. You love working to yourself and by yourself, calling your own shots. You don't have that chemical situation in your life where you don't know who you are. Most Libras that I know of, that I have met, when I meet them, it's like I feel like I could take my shoes off and walk down the street. When if I drop one, they'll run out there and get it for me. That's what I'm feeling from the spirit of Virgo. Very good people. But there needs to be some self-evaluation. There's some things that you're missing out on. And spirits to God is telling me it's because of your past. Whatever you went through in your past may have came up and crossed you again, maybe a couple of times, and you're tired. You're tired of it. You're tired of that type of wishy-washy kind of love scene situation there. You, male or female, I'm talking about here. This is not gender oriented, because of it being, um, a YouTube video, not a personal reading or something like that. Some of you, I'm feeling like, has been alone for a while, which is really good. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as some of the things that you've been talking about with your angel guides or whatever, it may take some breathing. Bring in the good air and let out all the negativity. It's all about breathing and staying focused. I see a lot of you doing that. I see a lot of you plotting, planning on how to move away from a relationship or something that no longer serves you. There's a servant there, but it's like it's let me put the camera, but I got to show you, maybe the expressions on my face makes a difference. I have to tell you that for a lot of you Aries, there's a there's a sense of, in a relationship wise, where you're very cautious because of what happened to you in the past. I keep saying seeing past for a lot of people, and that's understandable because of the full moon that's coming up here shortly, around the 20th through the 27th, somewhere around in there. You might want to take a look, on the internet and find out why weird things are going on. But you're going to have to, while this is going on, you're going to have to meditate, and you're going to have to stay in touch with the Most High, and kind of put your trust into Him. It's almost a part, and I forget what it is. I believe it was Psalms. I'm not sure, because I love Psalms in the Bible. It kind of makes so much sense, common sense, deals with what's really going on with people right now. It's people acting upon faith and getting out of their own way to make things happen and work for themselves, especially the Aries. Aries are very intelligent. They can come up as being the trickster or the magician a lot of the times, because they're just smart like that and on top of things. And they have that go-getter spirit. They want to do it. They want to get it going, and they want to get it going fast. That's even in their relationships. They see something they want to get it going. They want to get it going fast. Marriage is going to come out of this. It's like they see everything, in their head, and they act upon it. Well, Aries, it's time to slow down from that type of situations, because it always got you left out in the cold. No longer will you be left out in the cold. Guides are saying, they're strongly looking after you. They're sending their angel guides around looking after you, whether you want it to or not. They are. You're very blessed. Something good is getting ready to happen in a lot of you Aries life. Some of you are just going to sit there and ponder and be and do the same thing that you've been kind of relaxed on a little bit too much. Spirit guide is telling me that you need to get up, get out, and do something. Because sitting around is just not productive, especially you being where you've been, and whatever happened to you in the recent past could come up again if you don't take care. It could come up again as being something worse. So you have to take care of yourself, pull yourself together, and get it right. Get it right, do it right. So the world needs you. Whoever, a bunch of you Aries out there, the world needs you right now. They need to know what you have to say. They need your discernment and your truth. They need to know your whole story, regardless if it hurts or not. So what? Our story is our glory. And, you have to let people know, where you walked at, and I feel prosperity. You'll have a platform in order to do this. Okay, so let's just get into the cards right now, and see what's really going on, and how to address these things. Okay, so we're going to start out with your sex life. Okay, and what I'm feeling here, saying here, am I using this for sex? No, I got the wrong, sorry. Okay, here's your sex card right here. Let you take a good look at that. Okay, the Lovers. You Aries got the Lovers. You guys love love. You're in love with love. Okay. For some of you Aries that are single, if you're lucky to find a young man or woman, don't be how should I put it? Don't be resistant to it because of what happened in the past. Kind of be open-hearted about it this time around, because this could be the one. So don't be misled. Don't feel like you're not deserving. And don't resist the change, because it may be somebody different, way different from the ones that you have been choosing in the past. But offer real love and passion, or you're going to miss out if you don't. So this is the Lover's card for Aries out there. Please take that message to heart. Don't lose out on something. You deserve love. You're a loving person. We all have a past. It's time for you to make amends with that, and that means just if you have to go out your way to find someone and explain your situation, do so, but do it in truth, do it in dignity, even if it's just to make a final close of it all, because I feel like for some of you Aries there was no closure, and the door closed their self up because both parties were being very stubborn, when it comes to communicating with each other. Somebody was being very headstrong also, which caused your partner to react to certain things that you did may not been as how you expressed it. You have to watch how you express things to people, because some people are tender hearted, some people can't take it, and they take it to heart, and they could get mad or upset. But this has been a long time coming. Hey, cut it out. It's been a long time coming. Don't be afraid to show your passion and the way that you feel. You're going to have to open up your heart this time, Aries, for things to work out for you, or else it could take a turn for the worse. This is a good love opportunity or partnership that's coming up for you, and you have to leave your heart open. And you definitely have to forget the past. You have to forget the past and leave it behind you and take it as an experience and move forward. There's no reason to lie about anything. Everybody's had a past. Everybody's been through rough waters, some harder than others. But I see you really giving it to this person. I mean, passion and love. You're really giving it to this person. You're really getting the attention of this person sexually. It's a mental connection along with a sexual connection with this person, because it's like you were friends, but you end up being friendly man or woman. Turned out to be a relationship growing here from a lot of time passing. So they're saying basically, don't miss out on this good loving here. And look, they're giving you some good loving, and watch out for nosy people. People being nosy, wanting to know everything you're doing, what's going on with this person that's coming in and out, or you're seeing a lot. They're watching. Don't think that they're not, because that's what they do. They watch other people's when they should be paying attention to their own, basically. There may be, let's see. You're doing good for yourself. This is a blessing in disguise coming along here your way. Something that you've been waiting for, looking for a long time. You have to take a deep breath so you can receive this blessing, because it's coming fast. It's right around the corner. If you're single and you don't have anybody, it looks like somebody's going to approach you. You might not look at it the way they're looking at it, but I done had dreams, and I've seen something regarding Aries. In their situation, it's like you're coming out of the dark into the light. You're being led. Listen to the leader inside of you, not the outside, because they really don't know. Spiritually, I know that there's something good coming your way, unexpected, fast. Tread carefully. Watch who your friends are. Be careful of your romantic issues. Being repetitive in the way you do things, being maybe a little manipulative to get what you want. That's the lesson that needs to be learned out of all this. You need to do away with that type and try to find someone to love you just for who you are. Give and take. situation. Forgetting about the past. Don't bring the past up so much. Like, that can make a woman or a man feel as though you're still in love with that person. And you very well may be, but there's no reason to bring them up in it all the time, because sooner or later, you being with this person is going to, eliminate them from from your mind anyway. Okay, so be careful with this lovers. Analyze it. You guys are good because you have discernment. You Libras are good with this discernment. You can just look at people and you can read them up and down like a book, and you don't even need to read the book. You can just look and tell. It's a feeling. It's a blessing. It's a vibration. You can feel the vibrations. A lot of you, they tell me when you work a lot, and you put in a lot of overtime. You completely absorb yourself into doing something far as work-wise, things of that nature. But you're upside, well, no. Just be careful that you don't want to lose out on this lover. Don't close your heart out to this person because of what happened to you in the past. If you knew you don't get any type of, I'm sorry, or, I didn't mean to do this to you. Okay, accept the apology, but move on. Move freely, move on, and the doors will be open to you sexually. You're gonna be fulfilled sexually. You're gonna be aggressive sexually, and this person's going to love it. Okay, Aries. Now, regarding to your love, okay. Let me get my Mrs. Fake glass, or whatever these things are. I don't know. They kind of blow things up, supposedly. But, man, that light is on. So I feel like I'm missing light. Just 1 second, please. Uh-oh. Shining on the screen for some reason. Excuse me, Aries. So sorry about that. Okay, we're back. Okay, for your love, we have romantic feelings. Okay, your feelings are real and worth exploring. That's why they're trying to tell you here with this one. Bring it on, honey. Bring it on. Bring it on. Where are we at right here? Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Don't be scared of it. Bring it on. Bring it on is what I keep hearing. Bring it on. Because somebody stirred your romantic feelings. It's not like you was out looking for something. It's like something's looking for you this go around. I feel like some of you in the past were just always looking for something outside of yourself, but you found yourself in some type of trap once you really got to know this person. You never did get the chance to know the person, maybe a little bit, but not much. So some things would take you by surprise. Some things always took you by surprise, and you're like, oh no, what did I get myself into this time? So this time around, there's some learning to do. There's some growing up to do. Not saying this in a negative way, but it's all positive for you to grow and be a better person and be a better mentor or whatever, love partnership with someone, okay, Aries? Romantic feelings. What a wonderful, wonderful card for love. Okay, now let's take a look. Let's take a look at your joy. What's going to bring you joy out of this love relationship. And what I'm seeing here is, and I'm going to show you this. I just got these cards. I love them. I love them. I love them. When I seen them, I got them off of eBay. I'm going to tell you that. Comes in this nice, beautiful black sachet with pink on the inside to put your cards in what you're done, right? And this is hooked onto it. I guess these are the makers of these cards. There was one that actually designed what the person who wrote the book for them. So they're both in some of the cards here. They put their self inside them, which I thought was very cool. Um, anyway, this is the sacred sexual um enlightenment oracle cards. That's what these are. They're oracle cards. They're sacred sexual enlightenment um oracle cards. Okay, and they are simply beautiful. I couldn't wait to get them. I really couldn't. When I got them, I was surprised it didn't even take that long. I really was. So when I'm looking at this, which is going to be what is going on with the joy process that's coming up in this. Okay, and they're saying divine union. There's going to be a divine union here. So that's really great, Aries, for you. And that falls in your joy department, and no wonder. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. Yep, very beautiful. So I'm going to give you what the card is saying is a divine. It's a divine union. That means it's spiritually guided. The Most High God is sending people around you to hook you two people up together. It's like I said, divine union with a spirit. Like I just said, didn't I just say that? Spirit, and like your emotion, your, I don't know, it's got something to do with your emotions, they're saying. Oh wow, get this hair out of my face. Yeah, a spiritual emotional connection. So you may need somebody here in a church setting, maybe at some type of gathering. Saying gathering. You may know this person already, is what I'm saying. For some of you Aries out there, you may already know this person when it comes to love. You may have been intimate with them before, and it could have been maybe a one night stand, and that was it. This might flourish to be something else different this time. Somebody was loving from afar, it looks like, and it may be another go around for some of you. Okay, so let's see here. For some of you, say if you're in a relationship or a marriage, it's going to deepen. You know, this is just going to like more and more just grow and grow into a deeper, more satisfying relationship that you've basically ever had all your life. It's something that you've been looking for, and you finally find it. Even after, you have to put away the past though. You definitely have to put that up in a closet, hang it up. Even if you have to sit back and talk to the Most High God in your home, in your own privacy. That's why they say have a private and personal relationship with this your higher being. He has a lot of knowledge. He can tell you a lot of things. So this comes in the joy department, and there's nothing going on bad in the joy department. The only thing you need to do is focus on getting this person out of your system from the past, or someone you've been with, for a while, and you're kind of confused about what's really going on. They haven't showed up. They haven't called. There hasn't been anything. It could have been their little way out, of the situation. Maybe they didn't want any flack. Maybe they want you to try to convince them to stay or whatever. Things like that could have happened. Okay? So, now, in your happiness, the happiness card, you're surrounding you far as being happy. It says, climb the spiral ladder one step at a time. So when this comes along here, and look at these two together, you two are just lovey-dovey. These are two different cards here, but they're basically saying the same thing. So going to be a lot of lovey-dovey stuff going on here, a lot of tenderness, a lot of emotional. This person that you meet may end up being a water sign or some sort. Somebody that kind of cries easily. They kind of ride on their emotions. Don't take it wrong. It's just something different and something good, because it can help bring out the emotions within yourself, because you're basically operating on the mind. You don't kind of stay in your heart too long, if you know what I mean. It's kind of not going to be, they're going to bring out that they're going to help you open up your heart more and be more loving and in touch with spirit rather than religion more. That's what that card is about. Okay? And so take your time, take it one step at a time. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be happy with the situation because it leads up to the world. Some of you may have, fallen, but you're climbing back up again, for sure. Surely you're climbing back up again. And there's surely somebody there that's going to help you. Somebody there is going to help you. All that you put out in life with helping people, doing things for people, whether it was relationship-wise, mostly relationship, I keep picking up for you guys. Whatever you reap, you sow. I ain't saying everything was all hunky-dory and all that kind of stuff. Don't even worry about that kind of stuff. Whatever you done, you suffered for all that already, or paid your dues, and it's time to move forward. Back to the drawing board, Aries. Back to the drawing board, because you can make all these things happen regardless of the situation. Whatever you want to do, the guides are going to be there for you to do this. I keep seeing a white angel around you, like right now, or they're here around me, showing you something, trying to tell you something. I keep seeing white orbs, but white. It's a beautiful thing. Whatever it is a beautiful thing, and they want you to know it's going to be beauty. That comes into the happiness part of your life. Yes, for sure. You're going to be happy. Whoa, let me get something here before my little puppy gets it. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. It's late out here, and I really usually, it's 1 o'clock right now in the morning, 1 a.m., so I want to kind of get this done tonight if I can. I can do some in the morning, because I'm a late night person, okay? So this is for you, Aries. Everything looks okay with you guys. I don't see anything that you have to stress or worry about, except just maybe kind of like pulling yourself together from the past. You don't want to bring that up too often to another partner who's trying to show you and give you their love. They're trying to show you and express their love, the way they feel about you. I feel like you're going to meet this person in some kind of mutual setting, church, a gathering of some sort, some sort of like that. And there's also going to be good love. When the love starts, it's going to be really, really good. Passion is going to be there. Everybody's going to get satisfied, not just one person. Everybody's going to be satisfied in this relationship when it comes to love. Okay? But they're saying take it easy this time. Don't go rushing into nothing. There's no need to. This person ain't going nowhere. So you don't have to rush. You're not going to lose anything. They're going to be right there beside you. And you got to let them, let them help you. If you need any type of help, let them. I know you're a strong person, Aries, and I know you like to be on top of your game, and you will be. But there's always somebody there that's, wanting to help, and you're going to have to accept that help whether you want to or not. And it's just a blessing. Look at it as a blessing, a gift from the Most High, okay? Because he has some things for you to do. He's got things for you to do, and you got to step up and do them, because I believe you made a promise about it too. Okay? Alrighty then, so that ends that reading for you, Aries, my fire sign there, and everything seems to like it's going to work its own self out without much effort from you. It's just you just got to take it easy, is what I see. Take it one step at a time, and you will reach your love, happiness, peace, joy in your life. Okay? So, as I say all the time, I don't think I said it in any of the videos that I've done so far for this part two of sex, love, happiness, and joy. Love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. Anybody would need a private, personal confrontation with me, confrontation with me. Just look below. You'll get all the information that you need in the description, how you can get in touch with me, via email. If you're out of the country, I put my Skype address down there, how you can Skype me, and I can add you on, and then we can make an appointment and go from there. You also can go to the About part section to read a little bit about me. There's comments on the on my channel. I had to redo my a little bit of my website, which I still have to work on a little bit more, but some things were a little out of order, or kind of like coming together, and I had to straighten all that out. I had to straighten out about the 60-minute compared to the 30-minute reading. 60-minute basically is there for those who have not had a reading with me at all. We got to start, kind of from scratch. You won't get much out of the 30-minute reading, only if you've read with me before and we're just highlighting more information, or highlighting at the place where we left off at, going a little bit further more into the future, or just verifying that these things has taken place, and you just need to have a little bit more insight about what has transpired as was told. Okay? All right, so I'm stop babbling on and say I love you guys. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring. And thank you for all the beautiful notes that you leave me. I see them out there. Like I said, I try my best to get to y'all before I start working on my, February's videos. And I try to, in between time, jump on there and say hi or something, let you know that I see you. And I understand. I try to get to the emails as much as I can, but I'm just so busy actually with other things beyond this. Okay? So please forgive me for my delay in any responses. I do see you out there. I do love you. I do care for you. And I do wish the best for you going in 2016, moving in further. Okay? Okay, well, Aries, good luck to you. Thank you for letting me be your spiritual reader. I hope some of you got something out of this. If you, like I said, need a personal reading, look below in the description. It'll show you everything you need to get in touch with me, and we'll get that all taken care of. Okay? Love you guys. Take care, and be good, because God is good. Open your heart, let him in, let him guide you to where you need to be. You're going to be just fine. You're the trickster, you're the magician. You can pull all this stuff off. You can pull a rabbit out of your hat if you want to. It's, but take it easy though while you're doing it. Take it one day at a time. Take it slow, and everything will be okay with you. Okay? So thank you, and you take care of yourself, and I will see you next month. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because I'm going to be giving away some things. I'm just waiting for these things to come in, and once they come in, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to do some kind of contest or something like that, where I'm going to be giving away some free readings, and I'm also going to give away some jewelry, as I normally do, or whatever God, the spirits lead me to do, that's what I'm going to do. And I hope to see all of you there to participate. God bless you. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.